guys, Smiling Sam Albie here. I'm at Disney World, so we're on location. We're out of my barn, and my wife, my beautiful wife. If y'all should Google McKee Sullivan, even though her name is McKee Albie, but Google that. Eyes are up here, baby. Eyes are up here. She's my cameraman today, so if the camera's getting wonky, you can blame her. You can go, you can add her. Like, I was gonna take today off, but CIRYL Gane is fighting John Jones, and I was just scrolling through Instagram all day, and they're talking about CIRYL having a broken hand. Oh. Now, I've got some experience with a broken hand because I've broken this hand twice. Now, I know everyone knows CIRYL broke his hand in his fight against Nagano, and it's been repaired, but if you look at it now, it is so swollen. I don't know if you can see mine if you want to zoom in just a little bit. My hand, I broke it 3 years ago. I was supposed to fight Shogun Rua, which I was really looking forward to. I was looking forward to that fight. I was so ready for it. The coach is Dan Henderson. Two of the greatest fights in the UFC's history were him against Shogun Rua, so I had B Camp in my hands for this. I was so excited for this. And then I punched stupid Jared Van Der in the head, and my hand went pop. You can zoom back out. I don't know if you're still zoomed in. And my eyes are up here, goodness. So let me walk you through when I broke it. I was sparring with Jared, and I just immediately, I hit him, boom. I mean, it wasn't a real pain, but it was, I knew exactly what happened immediately. He's like, oh, I jogged around the cage. All my coaches said, what's wrong? I said, I broke my hand, I just broke it. So what are you talking about here? So I took my glove off, and immediately it was just swollen. I mean, it didn't break the skin, but it was gnarly. I called my wife, my beautiful wife. Oh, my eyes are up here, darling. Beautiful wife. Told her I got to go to the doctor. So we went to the doctor, had an X-ray, and there was a chance that what they call it, do you remember what it was called, Britta?
Ganglion cyst.
Ganglion cyst is what they said, or a Bible cyst is what they said. It might be. And the reason it was called that is you put it on a table, they'd smack with the Bible, and it would go back down. He said it happens every now and then. They x-rayed it, and the x-ray technician said, no, it's broken, Sam. He said, yeah, there's no ganglion anything. I couldn't go get it operated on right there because it was too swollen. I went a little bit later, they looked at it again and said, yeah, it's pretty broken. So they put in 2 pins. They cut me open, put me under, put in 2 pins. And apparently when they're putting in pins, they do it like a pin and a hammer. Like they have their hand just whack it with a hammer until it's in. That's what they do. So anyways, I was in not a cast, but kind of a cast with 2 pins sticking on my hand for about 6 weeks. One time, on a side note, one time, scratching my face, I went up, boom, I almost took my eye out. I forgot there were pins in my hand, I went up, oh, it was terrifying me. I mean, it cut me a little bit on the eyelid. I was a blink away from going blind. I could have been Michael Bisping. Maybe been a UFC champ for a long time. Anyways, so I broke my hand. It healed up. The Shogun fight went to the side, didn't have to do that anymore. So I was looking for my next fight. I was gonna fight Khalil Rounds. I was like, yes, Khalil. I love Khalil, he's a good dude. I'm gonna take him down where it's gonna be wonderful. And then COVID happened, and that was rough. And you know me, I am a fighter's fighter more than anything. I'm an old school fighter. If you put a fight in front of me, I am going to fight it. It's just what's gonna happen. And COVID happened. They said, you can't fight. It's not happening. I said, oh, I need to fight. It's what I do for money, and I just missed money by not fighting Shogun. I said, nah, well, we'll take care of it. So it's actually my wife and I was like, hey, since I did all of camp prior to COVID, could you give me 10 grand to pay for it? So don't worry, we'll take care of it, we'll take care of it. They never gave me 10 grand, but they did give me a fight as soon as they could. Originally, I was scheduled to fight Khalil again, but in California, or at the California. Do you remember the hotel? The Seminole something?
No.
Yeah, it was supposed to happen there, but then the worst governor in the country, Mr. Newsom, put an ixnay on that. Governor Mussolini over there, he said, no, UFC, you can't do it. So they moved it to Florida. God bless America. They moved it to Florida. Khalil could no longer do it because he was overseas. He was having problems getting a visa coming in with it. And so they offered me Ryan Spann, 2 weeks notice. Last week of sparring, I was sparring, what was his name? Wasn't Jared this time. Jared's like, I'm not sparring this time. You broke your hand on my head last time. Alex, I was sparring Alex. Young Alex is freaking beast. I hit him, I broke my hand again. It's gross. And I felt it, and it didn't make it wasn't displaced this time, but it broke it again. 2 weeks before my fight with Ryan Spann, I think, oh, I'm doing the fight. I can't miss another camp. So I went in there and I fought Ryan Spann with a broken hand and a real good hand. And if you watch that fight, I don't care what the judges said, I did not lose a split decision. Well, I did lose a split decision, but if you watch it, I won that fight with one broken hand. So bringing me back to CIRYL GANE, or Gagne as I like to call him. His hand looks like it was broken. I do not think it is still broken. I think it is just swollen because my hand was swollen for a long time. And I think he's gonna go out there and I think he's gonna knock Jon Jones out. So that is, betting on the decision is probably the smart move, but I think the good money is betting on CIRYL, Mr. Gagne, to finish him, because I think he's going to do it. I think he's going to find a way to connect. Jon Jones gets hit when he fights people with long reach. He's never been hit with somebody who hits like CIRYL. And then you've got the leg kicks too. And honestly, I haven't seen Jon Jones yet. I haven't seen him shirtless, flexing or anything. But people are calling him Dad Bod Jones, which I think is hilarious because I'm the king of dad bods. So we'll see in a day or two. But that is I don't think his hand is still broken. I do not think it would, eyes up here, baby. I do not think it's gonna interfere in any way in his fight. And I'm still betting heavily on CIRYL to win, and then I'll bet a little bit less heavy on him to finish. But that's my prediction again. Don't think the hand is gonna bother him because it didn't bother me. And CIRYL is fighting for a lot more than I did. I was fighting Ryan Spann, and I won that fight. Anyways, tune in, guys. I'll give you more tips every week. Tell somebody to follow me. When I get to 4,000 followers, I'm going to be giving away some really cool stuff. So please comment, like, share, send this to your friends. Get them to follow me, please. Love you guys. UFC for life, MMA for life. I love it. Talk to you soon, guys. It's the Tachi Palace. Tachi Palace in California was the casino I was supposed to fight at before Governor Mussolini said no to it. Anyway, see you next time, guys.